Hi, everybody. My name is Ilan Stern, and I'm here presenting on behalf of Dr. Paula Gomez, who is a researcher in my group. So I lead a unit called the Resilient Infrastructure and Supply Chain in GTRI, and my group focuses sort of in two aspects. One is in materials science development. We do solid-state batteries. We make and fabricate, test, and analyze materials. But we also do analytics for energy systems. And in this sense, we are sort of combining the two in a modeling study for EV ecosystems, and primarily in this case, EV battery recycling. So this is sort of great timing, as the last presenter sort of indicated that we may be at about 50% in the next decade or so. So if that's the case, what are we going to do with all these batteries as they begin to come offline? And again, kind of the reintroduction of these materials is going to be a dramatic driver for what the cost looks like moving forward. So as we know, Georgia has been a real focal point of the kind of EV evolution with both EV manufacturers as well as battery manufacturers moving into the region and primarily into the state as well. So for this program, our concept here was synthesizing some of the technology and inputs to be able to kind of input the ideas and needs of our external partners and looking how we could more effectively respond to federal and state funded opportunities. Accelerate some of the submission of DOE or other similar opportunities, and creating long-term relationships through industry and state and federal advisory boards. So we have created this kind of network of national experts and regional experts. We have an external advisory committee that now consists of folks from Rivian and Ascend Elements, the recycling plant, Georgia Economic Development, and others, which are really going to help us respond to some of these DOE opportunities. We have met with and kind of developed working relationships with Ascend. Ascend is a recycling plant here in the neighborhood within in Georgia, and really does not have an idea of how they are going to address the needs of the hundreds of thousands of batteries that are due to come offline over the next decade or so. So there are a number of technical challenges, there are a number of social and financial challenges, and right now the model just doesn't really make sense financially. Once they hit sort of a certain threshold is when it becomes a little bit more cost effective to begin recycling these. But at this point, it is a very difficult challenge for the recyclers themselves. So currently, our next steps right now are kind of creating the system model, the ecosystem of EV production, the materials that are being used, the onshoring of a domestic supply chain, and also kind of reintroducing what the kind of next evolution of materials are going to look like, whether it's in solid-state batteries, moving from traditional lithium, moving away from LMC into LFP into NMC, et cetera. Really because that's going to help us create this circular economy as we kind of develop a more domestic and robust supply chain. Similarly, the model maps the domain, the topics, and the parameters, the opportunities that we have, the support, the sponsors. The state of Georgia has been a huge financier of a lot of the input in the industry that has come forward, and really is looking for the solutions as well. And some of our needs and requirements, again, as everyone has said, kind of continued resources and funding opportunities. We are looking to put together a symposium of sort of a wide net for subject matter experts, creating a symposium that would participate in various workshops and conferences. All right. Thank you.